Episode 18. Anjali's Tears. The sound of Pluring's fleeing footsteps slowly faded into the darkness of the deep forest, leaving Anjali kneeling alone on the cold, hard ground. The silence that replaced the noise was more terrifying than any scream. It was the silence of utter brokenness, the silence that confirmed that everything had come to an end. Her tears had run dry now, leaving only broken sobs and a body that trembled uncontrollably. She wrapped her arms around herself as if trying to hold the shattered pieces of her heart together, to keep them from disintegrating completely. The pain she felt was immense, an agony of many layers. Pain from having to lie to the one she loved. Pain from seeing him suffer because of a truth she had revealed. Pain from hearing his word love spoken in the same breath as the word enemy. And the most excruciating pain of all was the realization that this entire tragedy stemmed from her own bloodline. She once again took out the family crest forged from black metal, the sigil of two serpents coiled around a sword, the symbol of power, the symbol of dark magic, and the symbol of Kun Amnat, her own father. Her entire life, she had despised and feared this crest. It was the chain that bound her to a destiny she never wanted. But today, she had been forced to use it to save the life of the man she loved, and in doing so, had destroyed his life from the inside out. "Father," she whispered, her voice empty, "was destroying my life not enough for you? Why did you have to destroy his as well? Why him?" She thought back to her life in the black stone fortress, a life of luxury but devoid of love. Her father had raised her well, given her everything, except freedom and the truth. He had her trained in the ancient arts of white magic passed down from her mother's side, not for her own protection, but as a tool to control her power in the future. He always told her she was born for something great, to be the queen beside an immortal emperor, himself. The thought made her shudder with revulsion. That was why she had run away, to find a path to sever the bond of her bloodline. And fate had led her to Plurng, the living embodiment of her father's cruelty. The overwhelming guilt slowly transformed into a firm resolve. She could not let the story end like this. She could not let Plurng drown in his vengeance, and she could not let her father continue his evil deeds. Anjali slowly wiped away her remaining tears. The look in her eyes, once weak and confused, now shone with a determination she had never felt before. She was no longer a nobleman's daughter who had simply run away from home, and she would no longer be a tool for anyone. She carefully put the family crest away. It was still a disgusting object, but now it was the only weapon she possessed that would allow her to re-enter the black stone fortress. "I will stop you myself, Father. I will destroy your ritual. I will atone for our family's sins, and I will protect him, even if he hates me for the rest of eternity." The decision was made. Her path had not truly diverged from Plurng's. Instead, it was now heading straight into the heart of the storm, to the source of all evil. Anjali rose to her feet with resolve. She looked one last time in the direction Plurng had fled before turning her back and beginning the journey on her own path, a path from which she might never return.